Previously on Podbags. Goodbye.
To be continued.
To be continued.
We are continuing from last week. We have some leftovers, right? We didn't get all the way through our meal. It was a big meal, and we needed more time to digest.
Nice.
So we gave you more.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I liked it.
So so this is the second half. We're coming back for seconds. I've got a fresh plate.
Oh man,
You
all
are
cleaned
on
off.
it.
Yep, you got to get a new plate every time.
hope
remember.
you got the poop knife ready.
Buffet. Yeah, I do.
Get the
That's-
auger.
Yeah. the-
Good Lord. Buffet rules are very strict about this.
That's right.
The
Fresh
new plate.
plate, even new silverware. I'm going all brand new stuff.
Boom.
I like it.
Yeah, I'm just going, all.
You don't got to be clean when you're eating at the Podbags house.
No, just
You
throw
come
it on
back
the
for
floor.
seconds.
We're-
You put it in your hands.
We're putting ourselves out of business with Enlist Podcast.
Boom.
Enlist
Wow.
Podcast. Yeah,
Incredible.
Wow.
We've lost $11
We lost 11 million. No, we didn't.
minutes of our life.
But yeah, if you didn't check it out last week, we started part one. We actually started off with the Red Lobster, right? A little recap here. Red Lobster
Food.
losing $11 million because, at least in part, because of the endless shrimp
The endless
promotion.
shrimp.
Yep, it's the shrimp every time. It'll get you.
Oh,
They sneak up on you
They're small.
and they steal your wallet.
Shrimp is gonna get you.
So
gonna get
that was the main thing, and then we did talk about a couple other interesting things. Though we
just
talked
go
about
listen
some,
to it.
Yeah.
Go listen to
Some,
it.
Take a break,
some
take a break.
failed
Go
restaurants,
listen to it.
and then some failed restaurant ideas, and then
Some scandals.
yeah,
At least the start of it.
True.
right, and
I made
so
some dumb voices. It was
right,
Great.
and then
Of course.
here today with our part two, we get to discuss a little bit more about some other interesting restaurant happenings.
Yeah.
And even cooler
Law
scandals.
stuff.
Yep, some other some kind of law problems, some marketing
good.
missteps, some interesting things.
That was a
Legal
mistake.
adjacent.
That's right. Legal
That's-
adjacent.
yeah.
Some things that you're like, that was a mistake.
Unequivocally.
So we're just gonna jump in with that. No questions today. I'm not gonna ask you any questions. Or maybe. How about here's one. I just thought of a good one though.
I like it.
What is your favorite leftover?
Ooh.
Ooh, that's good.
I know.
Mac
right?
and cheese or pizza just gets better the next day.
Ooh.
That's an irrefutable fact.
Delicious.
That is an absolute.
Especially Detroit style.
Yes, sir.
Man.
No,
That's it.
Back when I could eat greasy stuff before my body was like, no. The second day KFC in an air fryer or in even a toaster
So
oven.
good.
Gotcha.
Kroger has really good fried chicken you can get in their deli area.
Got
Same
it.
thing.
Gotta do
I'll
it.
add a little bit of Greek seasoning on it and then air fry it.
What the hell's a Greek seasoning?
It's just a mix of just delicious seasonings. It's wonderful.
It's just
okay.
green olives
Okay,
Oh.
cool. Sick.
and oil.
yeah.
No, I don't know. I'm just kidding. I don't
It's
know.
wonderful. It tastes so good. It's great on everything.
It probably isn't much
something
to-
Mediterranean,
it's
yeah.
Probably like olive oil and
Exactly.
some other, some Greek shit.
What do you think, Dad?
Yeah,
I'm trying to think. I hate that because I ask a question then I never have an answer because I'm like,
well,
I
you're
don't
interested
know.
in our responses.
I know, right? I'm all wrapped up in that, so I'm not thinking about that. I'm trying to think of what I like that's leftovers like that.
I feel bad. I called out two great ones.
I know
Yeah,
that's the
sort
thing.
of
Yeah,
took the
because like
good
pizza's a good one.
I don't agree with your mac and cheese one, but I like
No.
I like my
What?
mac and cheese unlike a lot of people.
Okay.
I like it soupy.
Soupy,
No, I don't. I don't.
Loose.
No, I don't think that's bad.
loose mac and cheese.
I'm just
like
saying.
a handful of mac and cheese.
Oh.
Here,
All right, I just
It's
put it in my
loose. I don't
pocket.
know. Yeah, I like it. Okay.
Do you guys want some mac
Put
and
it in my
cheese?
pocket.
I don't know if there's any mac and cheese texture I don't
Just
like.
reach in
That's
your
fair.
pocket and be like, "You want some
You
mac
guys-
and cheese?"
You guys want some mac and cheese?
Did you just take that out of your pocket?
You hungry?
Yeah.
Give me some
Are you
toast.
interested or not?
Yeah.
That's
I
what I
actually
thought.
I am. Yeah. Is that-
Feeding people like they're a horse.
Flat hand.
Don't scare him away.
Oh.
So majestic. It's majestic and cheese.
Wow.
Wow.
It's cosmic and cheese. man.
Imagine cheese.
Oh. Well, I don't know. What's the verdict, Dad? What's the?
That sounds like a porn.
It does. As soon as I said it, I was like, that's NS.
I'm still
Definitely
I'm stuck. I don't know because I don't usually have leftovers even.
Oh, I'm
That's
eating.
fair.
I'm eating.
Yeah,
I shut
so
it
it's
down.
like I normally don't leftover things.
No.
I feel like it's just got to be stuff that just sits well. Like
Right.
stuffing works great as leftover because it's just bread. It's nice.
Right.
I don't hate pasta. Like
There's a lot of pasta
with
nice.
with or without sauce.
Like anything smoked, like is obviously better. Like
Oh,
you
it
do
just
like a
gets
smoked,
better.
like smoked
Okay.
turkey or smoked
Okay.
any
It just
smoked
gets
fish.
better.
Like you let smoked fish set for a few days.
So
Really?
good.
Huh.
The
Yeah, 'cause
flavor
it
just
gets
builds.
smokier and smokier. Yeah.
yeah, I don't like smoky flavor.
I think
So
though.
I don't get there.
See, personally though, we could say lemon chicken
Yeah, it
that
gets way
my
better.
mom makes,
Way better.
which
Okay.
is grandma for
Sure,
him.
sure.
Yeah.
She makes lemon chicken. Amazing the first day when she makes it. You sit down, you're like, oh my God, this is so
incredible.
good.
Yeah.
And then like a day later, because it never lasts more than a day.
No.
Right, no.
It doesn't last like 2 or 3 days. Yeah. The next day though, you make it again and you're like, holy fuck.
Dude.
How is this better?
Dude,
This is so
How did we do?
I'll just have I'll have like a Ziploc of it if I make it at home or like leftover.
Right.
I don't heat it up. I just take it right out of there and I eat it, and it's magic. It's so good.
Nailed it.
because it marinates even more. That's
sure.
why.
It,
But,
like the lemon softens it too, so it's like the perfect texture. Oh,
it's crazy. Now
well,
I'm starving
this
for
made
that.
me
There it
hungry.
is. Yeah.
Get ready for these stories that are about to make you not
Yes.
hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you like neurovirus or E. coli.
I'm not going to judge.
I'll eat anything once.
Oh,
Yeah, because you die.
this guy's clever.
All right. We'll get on. Here we go. We'll get into the first story.
Previously on Podbags.
So I have another list, but I can go through it quick because there was some duplicates, but there are a few that aren't that I do
stand
want
out,
to talk
yeah.
about. Yeah, and I will mention duplicates just because it's funny that it's this bad. Like the McDLT, and like there's the picture of the box
Oh my
that it
God.
came in.
That
I
is
remember
not
these.
biodegradable.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So it's funny that McDLT made it on both of these lists here. The one that did not, though, which is funny, is the Noid.
Are the aliens landing?
Maybe. But we have a podcast to do, so I don't care.
Ah, fuck them.
Well, we
That's
can have a
fair. We
special
haven't-
guest if we need to.
We have been running for a long time. Yeah, it'll be like the clip I was talking
I
about.
was going to say, they're coming here to shut us down. No more.
It's gonna be like that Joe Rogan clip I was talking about.
That's right.
The alien just appears and he goes, "Whoa."
No, so this list, they talk about the Noid, so a marketing
Yeah.
as opposed to a
Domino's, right?
product. Yeah.
We should do a story about that too, about the actual why they had to get rid of the Noid. Do you guys know that?
I am going to tell you that story right now.
Love it.
Yes.
It is part of this. That is
He had a
why
video
I
game and
wanted to
everything.
talk about it. Yeah,
Oh,
this
the game
is great.
sucked ass.
Terrible.
So yeah, obviously avoid the Noid was the tagline, and there was he was always trying to
Smush your pizza.
do all sorts of
Smush
things.
it?
So yes, just a brief story, right? A man named Kenneth Lamar Noid, who was not.
He was annoyed.
Yeah, he was annoyed. He did not find this funny. 1989, he mistakenly was believing that the commercials were directed at him. So he
was insane.
Yeah, he went
Oh,
into
wait a second,
an
bud.
Atlanta area Domino's with a 357 Magnum
Box checked.
and took 2 employees hostage.
Yep.
And then police arrived. He demanded a getaway car, $100,000, and a copy of the 1985 novel The Widow's Son,
Okay, now it's circled twice.
which depicted life in an 18th
Like starred like lines.
it depicted life in an 18th century French prison.
What the flying shit?
He's an artist.
Yeah, so he Kenneth, I wanted to make sure I used his correct name.
I wouldn't want him to get angry.
Yeah, he did finally turn himself over to the authorities after a 5-hour siege.
Wow.
And they retired the character, of course.
They were like, oh,
Well, there you go.
Yeah, there's
That's
the
great.
short of it, at least.
Did
you know what
so
I mean?
I'm guessing you've never heard that before.
I did not.
I vaguely remembered it, like when I read this, but it wasn't
Oh,
like
every
really
time it's so
present.
exciting.
That's-
Yeah.
That is something.
It was funny though,
Oh.
like
What
to
a
see that and go,
strange-
"Holy cow!" I kind of forgot that's why we got
Well,
rid
plus,
of
what
it.
are the odds? Somebody with the last name Noid?
Yeah,
and,
that's
and
an unusual.
also the character itself, if I remember correctly, was completely insane.
pretty
He's
much.
like a small, like weird, like bunny-eared, like whatever creature.
He looked like Toe Jam in my head
Yeah, he's
from
got
Toe
like a
Jam and
big-
Earl.
That's the Noid.
Okay, a little bit different than I remember.
Yeah.
But yes, I get that. He's got wearing a well. I thought it was that thing. I didn't know it was a dude in a suit
Yeah.
because it looks like he's wearing a mask. But yeah, so yeah, it's gone.
There you go.
That's okay.
It's fine.
Well, fascinating.
Yeah. Another one that I found also interesting on this one. This was with In-N-Out Burger. We don't have any nearby, but I'm familiar with In-N-Out. I think
Yeah.
most people are.
go to In-N-Out.
Yeah,
You're in California, you gotta go to In-N-Out.
Yep. So apparently famous cook to order stuff for you. Apparently though, like some restaurants, there's like the secret menu kind of stuff. And if you knew how to do, the code, you could also order like a 3x3, which is 3 beef patties and 3 slices of cheese.
Oh my God.
But you could also get like a 4x4 as well, which is 4 beef patties and 4 slices of cheese.
I thought it was just a wood. They just give you.
And then obviously then you could also be like, hey, how about a 6x6?
Hello.
Or maybe an 8x8.
How big is the
Scooby-Doo ass sandwich, man.
So in Halloween, on Halloween of 2004, this guy,
How far did he push it?
100 by 100.
Oh,
He really went for it.
100 beef patties, 100 slices of cheese.
That dude won a
And-
bet that night.
In-N-Out kind of they cost they're like Five Guys style prices. They cost a pretty penny. So I'm like, dude must have been
I
bankrupt.
mean, in 2004,
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, obviously,
I
it's
bet it was still like at least
relatively-
$5 a burger, to be honest.
Oh, yeah.
They're like $11, I think, for like their regular burger now.
And after you buy the burger, the patty itself to add one is
Like
probably at least
$500.
80 cents.
yeah,
Minimum.
totally.
like $500.
That's crazy.
Still, that's kind of fun.
That's bonkers.
But anyways, so after that happened, though, In-N-Out said 4x4 is our limit. We will not honor
no more of
anything.
Which even that's a lot.
It's a lot.
I related and funny. I was ordering Five Guys, and I was ordering through the app.
Delicious.
And my brain wasn't thinking correctly, and I was like, "Oh, an extra patty, right? Totally, let's do that."
Yeah.
Forgot that like double is their normal. So when you add one, that means there's 3.
3 now.
Yeah, and I got it, and I was like, "All right, I'm cool." Because literally, I think it was like my birthday. So
I've done this to myself.
well, that's what I say. Like literally, it's my birthday, and I was like, "Yeah, I can. I'm old enough
Put
now.
a candle in that bastard.
I'm over 40.
Let's do it.
I can throw caution to the wind and choke down 3 hamburger
It's gonna
patties
be
in one sitting.
fantastic.
To be fair, they're good though.
It was amazing. I ate the whole thing, and I was like, "Oh my god."
I'm going to die now happy.
But I also, will always remember to not mark that because I was like, no,
right.
that was a little much, though.
Do they make triple Whoppers? Do they go that big?
Ooh, good question. I don't know.
I don't think I've ever
Maybe
seen
if you
one.
ask.
Good. That is.
I don't
That's
know.
a lot.
Right?
That's just
I mean,
kind of
they
sad.
press. I will say the Burger King presses the living shit out of their burgers. Like they're very thin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But tasty. I don't think I could eat a triple Whopper. That's some mean shit.
No.
That's some mean ass shit.
It sounds very fat kid, but I'm like, I'd rather just get a separate thing. I'd rather
Yeah.
get like a double Whopper or whatever, and then you get like a rodeo burger on the side.
Yeah, dude, rodeo burgers are the
Because
fucking
it's a different.
shit.
Because then you get it's a different thing. You get like you get a little bit of both. They're different.
Rodeo burger heavy all. They
Yeah.
put a monstrous amount. That is dreams.
And then
come
if you get
true,
some onion
children.
rings to eat with it on the side, anyways,
That's
I'll
right.
do a little zesty sauce, which is delicious.
Yes.
And then you can put some extra onion rings on the burger.
I hate you both. I'm so hungry.
No, I know, me too. I'm like, I'm just sitting here. I'm like,
we're
there's like
almost
12
there.
things.
I swear, we're
Lord.
almost there. I'm getting you there.
Okay.
Oh, you are getting me there.
Yeah, I was going to say that the edging,
Thank
the
you.
edging will stop soon. I
Okay.
swear.
Whew, thank
The
goodness.
release is imminent.
Sweet release of diff.
Shit my pants.
And vomit if you go to the Taco Bell.
how
That's
that
right.
works.
Seafood salad. You see food when you eat it.
Oh, gross.
So
So another duplicate, though, worth mentioning, that enormous omelet sandwich from
Right.
Burger King, also on this list. So obviously, they just felt like they had to mention it again.
It looked quite distinct,
It's
to
that-
be fair.
it's that-
330 milligrams of cholesterol and 1,940 milligrams of sodium.
it's
In
just
us
it's a
sandwich.
salt block.
In us, yeah, exactly.
It's a salt lick for a
Just
horse.
set that out for just set that out for deer.
That's right.
Oh, my gosh.
What in the hell?
So this one, a new one. This one's funny. Free iced coffee day. Dunkin' Donuts decided to be like, hey, free iced coffee day in celebration of our 60th anniversary.
Okay.
But the problem is in fine print, it did say at participating locations in 5 states. But the fine print was too fine. And obviously other people were like, I want my free iced coffee.
You're gonna have another Noid situation.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's just higher ups being assholes, though.
Yeah. Just
It's
do
just
the thing.
stupid.
If somebody came, like, if I was working at one of those stores and then somebody came in like that angry and was like, I want my, I'd just give them the iced coffee. I don't care. I am not paid enough to give a shit right now. Just take
No,
the
and it's
coffee.
Dunkin' Donuts money. They made the
fine.
mistake.
Yep, you guys, this is on you.
right.
As far as I'm concerned, this is a corporate knock.
And the Slurpee thing.
7-Eleven day, endless Slurpee thing.
Right.
You get a free Slurpee, but it's like the small guy.
Right.
They should have done that, like free iced coffee day. You can
I
do it at
thought
all
that's
locations.
what they did, though.
Yeah,
Should
just
be
get a
small.
little-
I didn't realize they're still doing like the bottomless like thing.
What's that? The Slurpee thing?
Yeah.
I don't I don't know why I said bottomless. That is not a thing. What are you talking about? Are you talking about the huge container thing?
Yeah.
But you got to pay for that.
Yeah, that's a price.
Do they still do that on the actual day of 7-Eleven? I think
it's just a free Slurpee, I think.
Well, the little guy is a free Slurpee, but then the huge one
you
with
can bring
whatever
in whatever
size
container.
But you
got
got to still pay.
How do they determine to charge you, though?
I think they just pay you the large price. Yeah.
So
no
it's
matter
like
what size.
$1.89.
Yep.
Yeah. For a
I think they
bucket.
just call it. They go like, you know what, take it.
That's fine.
Oh, okay. That's on them, not me.
Yeah, that ain't my problem.
So another duplicate, the Arch Deluxe, makes another show on here.
There you go.
There's a
Popular.
winner.
Yep. The Priazzo also on this list. So yeah, definitely, it's not a favorite.
There's some iconic ones, I guess.
Right. This one was interesting. Burger bundles. Burger King apparently did little sliders. This was, it says, in the summer of 1987.
Okay.
They did little burger bundles.
I'm picturing bundles of newspaper. Like you just
No, like there's a picture. Basically, they're almost like the I would say like the White Castle, right?
Yeah,
like
they look like McDonald's cheeseburgers. In that
do,
picture.
Yeah,
which is weird. The bun specifically.
But basically, they said that line cooks experience operational difficulties.
You can't make 200,000 of them.
They had operational difficulties when working with the tiny patties, and the burgers would slip through the grating of the kitchen's broilers.
Yeah. So I don't know if you've ever worked at a Burger King.
Fortunately.
I worked at a McDonald's.
I did. You just put the frozen nonsense in the back, the fire box,
broiler,
and it just flops out, right? So I could totally see that just being like, it's not giving us any burgers.
Yeah. Just standing there waiting.
Oh, this is slowest. Come on.
No, it's been 15 minutes, but
Maybe we should put them in again.
These small burgers are dense, I guess. They need a lot of time.
It takes a long time.
Wow.
So another one that you can weigh in this. Apparently, Taco Bell, they did a Frito burrito.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It was
I would say
fucking delicious.
That's what I remember. I didn't have them, but from what I remember, I feel like people did like those.
It was for my calculations, which I did because I'm an idiot. The best cost to calorie ratio on the entire menu because they were $1.
Yeah.
$1,
right?
And from all they had beefy, whatever crap.
Right.
Dude, it was great.
That's why I was so sad when they got rid of the loaded grillers because also they had these things called loaded grillers, similar idea.
Yeah.
But they used the little red hot crunchy Frito guys said.
Yeah.
But it was like their queso cheese or whatever and like beef and like all this stuff. It was pretty much Frito burrito, but a little bit better. And then it was grilled on the outside really nice, and they were like $1.50.
Okay.
But then they had that. They had a potato one that was really good, and they had like a Chipotle chicken one.
The potato soft taco was legendary.
Oh, so good.
Super good.
They still have the regular potato soft taco, and they're wonderful.
Me and my son, we
so good.
We would shut that place down. But you can't. What's fun is that no matter how much money you have, you cannot possibly eat 3 or 4 of those.
No, because they're so dense.
They're like a
diaper.
maddeningly dense. It's like a diaper. It comes with its own diaper.
Gross.
Wow.
So yeah, it sounds like the Frito burrito. That was just Taco Bell being assholes and taking away a good product.
Yeah, because they obviously still have the stuff because they use the red chippy boys. Do they use the bags of Fritos themselves? No, but it's the same shit. It's fine.
Same idea. Just want crunch.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. The Frescata sandwich from Wendy's shows up again. Those weird kind of
just a sub.
Yes, but it's on a hamburger bun, so it's like it's even less than a sub.
It's just stupid.
And then the hula burger also shows up again.
Yeah.
We have a new one. We have the Mulate.
That
which
sounds
was
super familiar.
Yep, Dairy Queen made the Mulate. This is 2004. It says
like a coffee shake,
coffee and ice cream.
Yep,
kind of like Starbucks mocha frappuccino.
It sounds sick to me.
Yeah, they made the Mulate.
It would do well now.
Yeah. Big time. Oat milk. You'd have to do that. Yeah.
It just needed time.
But apparently some people were complaining that Mulate sounds like mulatto, and so they got into some issues there.
Some whatever that term that I don't know because I've never heard it before.
Yes.
Territory.
Right.
That one.
Right. And then let's see, we got this kind of interesting thing, table service. Like Burger King tried table service in 1991, where they would bring you, they'd bring the tray of food out to you. From the hours of 5 to 8, customers could order, sit down, snack on popcorn, and then have their meal brought to them.
Wow. Very pinky out.
Which is funny because Culver's does that. Like you sit down and they bring it to you. They're
more like legit fast casual.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Supersizing. We probably remember that from McDonald's.
Yeah,
Yep, 1993. That was a thing. 7 ounces of French fries and 42 ounces of soda with their Big Mac.
42 ounces?
Yeah. That ended in 2004.
Sold a lot of lives.
Right.
The iconic documentary.
We have Taco Bell had, what does this even say? The Bell Beefer? I don't know what this is.
I am an avid Taco Bell fan.
That's the Pied Piper's wife.
I have no idea what that is.
Yeah, Pied Piper and Bell Beefer.
I remember the enchilada.
In 1980s, they had a bun-centric food item.
What are they doing?
That's so vague.
The Bell Beefer. It was a sandwich that it took everything that was in a taco and just put it on a bun. So it was a bun with ground beef, cheese, and lettuce.
That's what we were talking about in the beginning.
Yeah,
that wasn't even the beginning. That was
saying,
35 minutes ago, which is like
Sloppy Joe and
Man of
days.
Yeah. That didn't quite land as well. So
ground beef doesn't fly. All right,
that's a cow with no legs.
There you go.
Oh,
beef stroganoff. Okay.
Yeah, I
don't know. You don't ask what that is.
Oh my gosh. I have more. Do you want to do a quick run on this last couple things? I know we have a lot.
It's up to
We've
you.
invested
You
a
are
lot
the
of
host.
time here. Let's do these ones. Let's try to do these quick. We're going to rapid fire this last list, and we're going to wrap this.
I'm going to try to shut up.
This one's kind of fun, though, because what this is, the headline for this generally is crisis communications. Basically, this is when something has gone wrong at the restaurant. Yeah, and kind of things.
This is my mouth, sorry.
Right. So this will give you a good idea what we're in for. So number one is about Denny's. Apparently in the 90s, Denny's was racist.
Huh.
And
who would have guessed?
They kind of had to rebrand themselves to be like, hey, we're not.
We're
not
that racist anymore.
So yeah, they literally in 1994 there was a lawsuit, a $54 million settlement of class action lawsuit brought against them by black customers claiming discrimination.
Well, no, wait, I have heard about this.
Right, so they literally had to settle the lawsuit.
Are you going to elaborate?
A little bit. I mean,
okay.
Do you have more on it already?
I'm pretty sure I know what this is, but I swear this was about they literally sat them in different sections.
I believe so. Yeah,
I
think so.
Where they were like they would actively seat people of color away from white people.
No way.
Yeah, I don't have that much depth on this one. You know, these are quick bits.
Like I said, we're quick doing it, but
exactly.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
This was 1994 is when this was settled.
Great.
So,
and I'm pretty sure they still do it to some extent. That's what I've heard. I don't know. I don't go to Denny's often.
Yeah.
Rapid fire.
Yeah. So anyways, they were trying to recover. So they literally put out an anti-racism campaign and education stuff. And then they also brought on a black-owned company to run numerous franchises.
Well,
and then tried to start promoting more minority-owned franchises.
Mm-hmm. We're not racist. See, we have these black people working for us.
My friend is black.
Cool. That's right. Yeah. There he is.
The Papa John's effect.
He's in the other section.
White Castle, never been there.
White Tower. I've been to a different White Tower.
Don't say that too fast.
Nope.
White Tower.
There it is. Do I have to bleep that?
Just bleep the T.
No. I'm not trying to get us canceled.
Oh my gosh.
We're not racist at Podbags. We know a black person.
Yeah.
Call it the Denny's effect.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so following the lawsuit, they increased their minority officers on their board even from 0
I love the start
to 11%.
Nowhere to go
so
but up.
That's good.
Nowhere to go but up.
Yeah, we had 0. Yeah. And then 20% minority director positions is where they were at in 1996. There was 0 in 1993.
Okay.
Well,
and then also we went from 1 African-American owned franchise in 1993 to 27 in 1996.
Well, there
so
it is.
They at least did make some effort to kind of turn things back around. Yeah, so good for them.
Sure.
Nowhere to go but up, really.
Good
but
for them.
Right.
Hey, you're less racist. Hey, good job.
That's a
pat
tough
on the
one.
back
I
for
mean,
you.
I guess.
Remember last year this time you shot 5 kids in the face? You only killed 3 this year.
Good job, buddy.
You're doing great.
Yeah.
I know it's tough
It's hard.
to hold back.
Fiending, man.
Ooh, I'm itchy.
It's like a just playground.
So number 2, we had I kind of remember. I don't remember this specific thing, but I remember this. Domino's had some employees post a video on YouTube in 2009, and apparently they were. This article just says filmed themselves performing disgusting acts.
Oh.
Maybe
I don't really remember that at all, but
Big's
I do
good there.
remember Domino's having to do a turn and say,
Hey.
"We know we suck.
Well, sorry.
Let us." Because you remember like when they changed the recipes and everything.
Yeah.
Like,
They actually got good.
Yeah, it
They're
actually
kinda
got
good
a
now.
lot. Yeah, it got a lot
Some
better.
of the sandwiches were edible.
And I think
Dude, they've switched it up, man.
that's the thing. I don't remember this video being the facilitator, but I feel like it might have been, and I don't remember that.
would
I'm
make
sure it's a big
sense.
part of it.
I think so too. Because the company posted a video and was like, "Hey, that was just an isolated thing. It was literally 2 people in one restaurant. That that is not how we do things." And so so they started changing how they do some things, changes the recipe. It says even they started doing the pizza tracker thing, so that they know where that
Which
is.
honestly does work great.
Oh yeah, the pizza tracker's wonderful.
Dude, Domino's did a 180 because honestly, they're pretty good now.
Yeah,
They're
exactly.
probably one of the first ones that did the tracker thing, huh?
I think they are the
Yeah.
first
Dude,
ones.
like
yeah.
early.
Yeah,
and their
that's
pizza
cool.
actually pretty good. Their pasta bowl, honestly, they do like a pasta bread bowl. Honestly,
Yeah.
delicious because they put it in like a bread bowl made out of like their crust.
Yeah,
It's so good.
So it can actually hold the.
Their marbled cookie brownies. Oh my god, I've got diarrhea so many times because I eat it all in one go because I was a fat kid.
I can't help myself.
And they have like a chicken like ranch sandwich, delicious.
Right.
Shout out Domino's.
So number 3 is Chi-Chi's. We talked about this.
Yeah.
They had the hepatitis A outbreak.
Can't come back from that.
Nope. That
Happened
was
in
the end.
2003. They were already had filed bankruptcy when this started happening.
Kick them on the way out. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
not
well,
great.
apparently 4 people died. One needed a liver transplant, and then hundreds were sickened from it. It was apparently the green onions that they were using from Mexico in their salsa. And so they were able to rectify that. So here we go. This also gives us a little more information.
Damn near
Apparently,
Killify.
Outback is the company that had bought Chi-Chi's, and they converted or closed them. So,
I mean, okay. Like Outback's legit, so
right.
Yeah.
And like I said, we have one near us, so that's really interesting.
Yeah.
It must be one of the few, because I thought it was
The
like
few.
yeah,
the
like
proud.
Well,
Chi-Chi's.
so like that person that needed a liver transplant, they had to pay a $6.25 million settlement to that guy.
Did they pay for his liver?
Yeah, for the liver
Well, I mean,
transplant.
I was just saying, 'cause
yeah.
that's
Too, I hope
probably,
that's
probably
it.
how a new liver costs.
Yeah, right.
So,
I don't know. You can go to the store. It's like
you think it'd be all right?
right in the
It should
He's-
be okay.
nah, he's
They
gonna-
keep it refrigerated.
liver and onions,
They
right?
keep it
He's gonna get a
refrigerated.
Chi-Chi's fucking hepatitis liver. That's not good. You gotta.
Yeah.
It's got Chi-Chi's tattooed on
Oh
it.
God. We'll buy you a liver. Yeah. Here you go.
And then this is weird, an $800,000 settlement to a class action lawsuit.
Okay.
Not
Probably
a script.
unrelated.
Yeah, it's weird. Like only
Probably why
800,000.
Outback shut the rest down though, where they're like, you
are.
guys suck.
You guys are a liability. It is over.
Yeah.
Then we had in 1993, Jack in the Box had an E. coli outbreak
Yup.
in the Northwest.
I do remember that.
Yep, infected meat, sickened almost 600 people, killed 4, including children.
Oh.
Yeah, all sorts of things going on there. It was linked to their meat. They had to destroy 20,000 pounds of meat. The company, their parent company, lost 138 million.
That sounds right.
Oh, poor things.
20 to 30 million in losses in total for them, probably. Yeah,
Chipotle had a similar thing. I don't know if you have that on your list, but
I think so.
Chipotle
Yeah,
also had a
the
semi-recent.
folly.
Their
Yeah,
E.
I think
coli.
it's in here, I think. But yeah, I know what you're talking about. A very infamous one, I think I would call this the Wendy's finger in the chili. Do you remember
Yeah,
this story?
I've heard.
Yeah. That was in March of 2005.
I wasn't sure how mythy that was.
It is a hoax. It was determined to be
Okay.
a hoax that she actually was later found guilty of extortion.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, they were able to verify.
Maybe don't do that.
Maybe don't.
It's
do
what you
that.
get for hating on the chili. Their chili's so good.
But
Don't
it
be
did
mean to
cause 2.5% sales loss.
I bet it did.
$21 million total lost sales. Business went down, especially at some of the places nearby where it allegedly happened.
That sounds right.
And then they had to also lay off people.
That's just terrible.
You can't say you found a finger in the chili and then not be able to supply the finger that you found in the chili.
Right.
Yeah, it's true.
I threw it away.
And why you gotta? Once again, I hate the slander against the chili.
Yeah.
Their chili's so good.
Yeah.
They put the old hamburger in.
I
It's
know.
awesome.
It's genius.
Love it.
This is a quick, this was an old Twitter campaign from 2012 that McDonald's did called McD Stories.
That's not.
It sounds like a hustler forum.
Yeah, hashtag McD Stories.
Oh,
They paid Twitter to help promote the campaign. It's funny. It was hoping for heartwarming, shared fries with my sister sort of tweets.
Instead, it probably got McD's nuts.
Hashtag hijacked. It was disgruntled McDonald's guests who had food poisoning and ingredient complaints.
Yeah.
It says, it's funny, the campaign.
Ask and you shall receive.
The campaign only lasted 2 hours.
Oh my God!
man.
Wow.
Before McDonald's
Speed run,
pulled
yeah.
it.
The internet is an amazing
Any
place.
percent destroy McDonald's speed run.
It was used 1,600 times in 2 hours.
Wow.
68% of tweets were negative.
Well,
And their stock fell 3% because of
only 68%. I'm actually kind of surprised.
right. Some people were like, "Yeah, good fries,
good. Nice
good
work.
fries, bro."
Yeah, but they didn't say the other 34% or 32. I'm sorry.
Right.
32% was positive. It could have been neutral.
It just wasn't.
I went to
It
McDonald's.
wasn't absolutely negative.
It was perfectly okay.
I went to McDonald's.
They go, "Thank you for not making fun of us."
We've got the Taco Bell beef lawsuit. You might remember that in 2011.
The Roo.
Their beef is what, like 73%
The
beef or
restaurant
something?
chain's beef was mostly filler, which they tried to respond to that. I know it didn't go very well. They did lose, $3 million ad campaign to try to recover from that.
If they didn't put the word beefy in every single thing that they have, it probably would have been
And
better.
then it's
You know what
funny-
I'll say?
Go ahead.
Beefy. That's an adjective. That's an adjective. That's vague.
You think?
If they said, "Oh, a beef taco," you go, "Oh, well, there's beef in
beef.
it." Beefy. You could say, "Oh, mushroom's kind of beefy."
It's beef adjacent.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There you go. Beef adjacent. That's very nice. Yeah. Could I get the beef adjacent nacho wrap?
No.
Of course. Yeah, dude.
It's so bad.
Sorry, go ahead.
Bad.
It's pretty good.
Oh, I still eat it. I don't care.
No, I like the other bullet point is that it says 88-cent item discount.
Oh.
Apparently they give us a discount. I'm going to read you this
Cool.
real quick though too. Here's the the press release. One of the press releases from Taco Bell. It says, "Thank you for suing us. Here's the truth about our seasoned beef. The claims made against Taco Bell and our seasoned beef are absolutely false. Our beef is 100% USDA inspected, just like the quality beef you buy
I hear sad piano music
as
in
a
the background.
supermarket, buy at the supermarket and prepare at your house." Sorry, this is very pixelated, so it's tough to read.
You're good. Tear it
It
apart.
is then slow cooked and, wow, that's a tough word. I don't
Slaughtered.
even.
Not a good sign.
It does look like slaughtered, but I think it's slathered,
Oh.
which seems like a weird word.
That's
But
a
it
weird
says,
one to
"In
read.
our unique recipe of seasonings, spices, water, and other ingredients to provide Taco Bell's signature
water.
taste
Water.
and texture."
I don't think I
You
use
know water?
slather. It's
You
great.
know water.
You know it's
we
great.
drink water.
It's fine.
Me and
You
water like
want
this.
this,
You know
bro?
what? I see it. I say H2, bro.
Bro.
Sick.
Whoa, brosidin.
I like
Think of
that.
the broshin.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Oh man.
Wow.
This one I'm going to skip because I don't know what it is. It's a Japanese-based noodle company. I'm sorry to our Japanese listeners.
But yeah, I don't eat that many. You know,
I haven't been to Japan, so
I haven't not.
this one I like. It's Burger King. Their Twitter account got hacked.
Oh God.
It apparently its account got hacked. This was, I think, recently too.
I hope it said something smart ass.
Yeah. So apparently, what happened though? The hackers, they changed the Burger King's name to McDonald's.
Love it.
They claimed BK had been bought by another company. They switched their background profile and images, and then tweeted odd and drug-related posts for an hour.
Fantastic.
McDonald's quickly tweeted in response and said, "We empathize with our Burger King counterparts. Rest assured, we had nothing to do with the hacking."
They did it.
They know how bad Twitter can be.
Yeah, right.
Meanie.
So obviously they apologize for it, but it's funny because it's funny, the bullet points. They gained 30,000 new followers during the hack.
I bet they did.
And then they had 5,000 new followers in the first 30 minutes of the hack, and a 300% increase in Twitter mentions. Even.
I bet they did.
Maybe it's just a genius marketing thing.
It's the coolest
I know, right?
marketing ever.
If you want, I mean, this number 10 is more in depth about Sambos. I'm not necessarily going to go too far into it, but basically, it's just does mention, obviously that where this pejorative term basically kind of comes from, and that probably not that the highlight though. The company was like, oh no, because there was a book, and it's called Little Black Sambo. So that's where some of this had come from.
Great.
But the
Once
thing
again,
is,
like you said, what was it?
And we're gyms.
Yeah, we were like, oh, that was in a book too.
Yeah.
To Kill a Mockingbird, that was a book too. Okay?
Right.
You can't,
and so, just again, to give context here, that's why I'm doing this, just so people know. Not condoning any of their behavior. But the thing is the company says, oh, it's totally not related to that book. But then people said they were able to point out some of their older restaurants literally had the artwork, which was a little boy and his tiger. They had him in their restaurants as decor and their signage.
Yeah.
So they were like, no, we didn't do that. And they're like, well, like it's literally.
What's this? What's that over there?
Yeah, what's that? And they're just like,
Lion King the restaurant. There's a movie. I've never heard of that.
Yeah. So
I don't know what you're talking about.
What do you mean copyright infringement?
Who?
Yeah.
Sambo?
Sambo?
Samba? Who's that? Who's that? Simba?
Yeah. And apparently, one of the owners of one of the remaining ones tried to relaunch the restaurant in the late '90s. Still didn't get it.
I imagine they did not.
With the using the original name, even like no, it's fine. But of course,
the dream work.
It didn't work, right?
No.
It does say there is one that remains. I don't know how up to date this article is, but there's one in Santa Barbara. But they lost in 79. That's a lot. It says $77.8 million in losses in 1979. That is a lot.
That's like $1 quadrillion.
Yeah, exactly. No, really.
Yeah, and then in 1980, they lost $12 million, probably because they didn't have much to lose at that point.
Yeah, that was all they had.
And then $29 million in 1981.
How could they keep losing?
Yeah, that's amazing. A lot, like $100 million in 3 years. But I mean, it sounds well deserved.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah,
because it's just stupid.
That's not a maybe. Don't do that.
No, don't do. You're
just,
being an asshole.
Yep.
Flat out.
Just don't do that.
Don't do that.
I'm going to skip a couple of these. We have some a sushi place with bad health inspection. Pat and Oscar's had E. coli. We had the McLibel case. This is kind of interesting too. This was the one in the UK. You probably remember this one. I think just got settled even. I thought because it was what was it? Let's see here. So this was in Britain. We had McDonald's successfully prosecuted people in the UK for libel, and then they sued 2 environmentalist activists in '86 for publication of anti-McDonald's stuff. And then
that's apparently false.
They kept kind of going after them, and then the judge ruled in McDonald's favor in 1997. But still called out the corporation for cruelty to animals, exploitation of children, misleading advertising, and paying low wages in his verdict. So that's a different case I was thinking, but still.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's still not a good thing.
Another quick one that's fun. Burger King selling horse meat burgers.
Yeah.
2013, right? That was pretty recent. Obviously, that did kind of, tick them down a little bit.
Still delicious.
I'd say.
Yeah.
But here we are
they
talking
spray
about
on, They spray on that charcoal. I'm just saying.
Come on.
That's what happens.
And
They
then
spray on
almost
charcoal
anything.
flavor. I don't know what that stuff is,
Magic.
man. It is magic.
Yes, it's fairy dust.
Delightful.
Pixie
Fairy
dust.
farts.
Oh.
Fairy sharts.
It does taste like bubble gum. I don't know what's happening.
IKEA apparently had trouble with their restaurants.
Did you have to put it together like that McDonald's sandwich?
It was missing parts.
Just like raw
apparently,
ground beef.
Apparently, the missing parts was horse meat.
Ooh.
Yeah, so they did discover that some of their Swedish meatballs did have some horse meat in them. So they had to kind of go, well, hang on.
You know what, though? Meatball is nondescript.
It is meat.
They didn't say what type of meat.
They did not.
True. I like that IKEA apparently had an ad campaign that said "From Farm to Fork." Trying to kind of.
I thought it was going to be like a IKEA horse mortuary and restaurant. Like,
right.
Cool.
It's horrible.
Let's see here. We're going to kind of go down here. Sizzler had a rat poisoning hoax. That's great.
I didn't know the Sizzler was an actual place. I just knew it was in Happy Gilmore.
Yep. Brown's chicken mass murder leads to bankruptcy.
That's
yeah. Benihana, Kuwait sues customer for bad review. Kind of like that.
Wow.
The Subway footlong, we remember that. Misses the measure. Some dude sued because it wasn't 12 inches long.
Which he's right.
You can't
call it a foot long.
Right. Yum Brands, this was specifically China. They had issues with chicken and mutton.
Which Yum Brands, they own
everything.
Yeah, I think they own most of the Pepsi product stuff.
So
they own KFC.
Yep. It is KFC, Taco Bell, Little Sheep, and other restaurants. These are in China, but obviously, but yeah, Pepsi is part of that.
Not to mention they have a bunch of frozen food too.
Huge, conglomerate.
Exactly,
it's bonkers.
Chipotle, we talked about food safety.
Oops.
And their Better Burger fiasco. I don't know what that is. Do you know what that is?
I never heard that one.
It might have to be a future thing.
Yeah, we might have to go more on this.
We might have to part 2 this. Maybe that's a thing.
Holy cow.
This is kind of interesting to talk about.
If it's enough, yeah.
Should we part 2?
I don't know.
Because this is a long-ass episode. It's like 2 hours.
I know. Should we actually split it up?
We could just tack an intro on.
Could this be the first part 2 in Podbags history?
History is.
I told you it was stuff that we know,
and I like all this stuff.
I told you before we saw. I said this is stuff we know really well.
Should we split it? That's kind of.
I think so.
I should. So in a second, let's beep in and then tag out and be like, "This is the end of the first part."
Or do we even put the split earlier than this?
Well, no. I mean, we're just going to tag it on the end. I have the split, and then we'll just figure out where to put it.
Yep.
We'll just do the tag right now and then split it. Yeah, and then come back to it.
Okay.
Because we could probably find where I went into these. I know we're off record right now.
Right.
Maybe even where I went into these would be the next part.
Right. Okay.
You know what I mean? This list that I have now.
Start.
Because I'm assuming you still have more on there too, and then you could always just tack.
I have a little bit. I mean,
but you could always just tack on some other stuff for next week.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know. Should we just say fuck it? Yeah. Okay. So in a second, I guess let's beep in, do the outro, and say like, oh, I don't know, this is the end of our first part.
Right.
Cool.
Okay, interesting.
Do you know what you're going to say?
I feel like this will help it too, because hour 45 was long. But yes, if we can split this into like 2 1-hour ones, that's pretty rad.
Okay.
Or
exactly. I don't know how long we've been going. Probably a long time.
It's like 2 hours.
Yeah,
it's
I guess that's the thing is, should we be lazy and look too? Because maybe we could literally just talk for like another 10 minutes or something right now, and then just split it into 2-hour episodes.
That's actually not bad.
Because then we could just come back next week and just do a whole new episode, but then we would have...
You'd be one ahead.
Yeah.
The whole thing says 152 minutes.
Holy shit.
So we definitely got
That's 2.5 hours.
So we definitely got to split
that's with our before the bags.
That's still a lot.
It's a lot.
Which we talked for maybe 20 minutes or so.
Okay, so let's do... Let's
maybe finish the slight view and split it in half.
Yep. Yeah, we're pretty close to the end of this.
Finish the whole thing, and then
actually,
we can
this is like the last stuff right here. But
edit in.
I don't mind talking a little more on the Chipotle thing. And
yeah, we should edit in 2 separate endings maybe.
I know.
We'll do the end of first part first, and then end of second part. But anyways,
I like it.
Okay, fuck it. I guess beep us back in, and then
we'll go right from here and finish the actual shit,
and then go straight into like the end of part 1.
Okay,
and then we'll beep after, and then
do the
part
end of
2.
part 2.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Or we're going back into normal stuff right now, yeah.
Yes.
Right where we left
where
off.
we were.
So Chipotle E. coli or whatever. Or no, the yummy, whatever the fuck, happy burger.
We're doing the Better Burger fiasco.
There you go.
The Better Burger fiasco. Take 100.
So there was the Chipotle, the food safety Better Burger fiasco,
which I've never heard of.
That part. I'll do both here because they're kind of combined. So obviously we did have food safety stuff was like there was, like you said, there was a breakout of norovirus. There was E. coli. There was salmonella.
Doesn't sound good.
Yeah, they had a couple different things going around.
Oh, it's a collection.
Wow.
It's a buffet.
They lost.
Just like Chipotle, you pick what you want.
That's right.
This was in 2015, 2016. They lost $11 billion in their market.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah. So they apparently weren't very good with their response either. So that didn't
Can't
go
believe
well.
it.
Yeah.
And then he apologized, and they basically tried to rebrand themselves in this case.
Yeah. Chips are good though.
Well, to say hindsight now, it seems like they've successfully done it because people
still
people
go
love
there.
Chipotle again.
There's lines.
I think they recovered to some degree.
Yeah.
So this was so here's our Better Burger, March 2016. They issued a trademark application for Better Burger, a name that is commonly used to describe a whole category of restaurants. And they're saying the timing of the announcement was a little bit suspicious, just because they think they were trying to, as part of their rebrand and all that.
Wow. Yeah.
Trying to get away from the whole
sound more impressive, offset it. Yeah.
Like, oh, look over here. We've got something with not norovirus.
Yeah, questionable meat. Better Burger.
Oh,
it's better than burger.
Better. It's got norovirus.
It's better than bad. It's good. Yeah.
So then, this is also weird. Apparently, the company released a love story, which was video they released in July of 2016.
They released a rom-com?
And it says a cute tale of young love.
It's like Philadelphia.
What the
hell? It was basically
it's so brutal.
Apparently a veiled attack on its competitors.
Oh.
What
the hell is happening?
Why? You don't get to attack.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So
no, just apologize.
Yeah. Basically, the response was bizarre, and everybody's like, I don't.
They were like, "Where it might be bad, but look how stupid they are."
That's basically what they did. Yeah.
No.
I'm not going to say something political.
Bro, we have norovirus because of you. Insert political obscenity here.
Sure. Yeah.
Whatever you want at home. Whoever's listening, insert whatever you
make up your own.
Go to imright.com.
That's right.
Just fill it in.
There it is.
Or I'm left, or I'm center, or I'm
alt.
So
both of those are bad.
Anyways, more than 200 Chipotle customers were affected by the food safety issues.
Yikes!
It says their loss in market capitalization was larger than the combined value of the. Wow, this is a long sentence. Two largest publicly traded casual dining companies.
Oh,
so
that's a very specific.
They lost
phrase.
more money than the two biggest publicly traded
put together.
Yeah, they lost a lot.
That's
because this says 8.47 billion and 2.65 billion. Which would we say 11 billion, right?
Yeah.
So they lost more money than the two biggest chains made.
That's not great.
It's quite the opposite
for a business.
I kind of want to see this video though. A love story video. It's got to be out there somewhere.
We'll have to watch it.
I mean, obviously, it was on YouTube at some point.
We'll watch. Oh, I'll find it.
Right.
Oh, it's got to be an Internet Archive.
I would think so.
100%.
The Wayback Machine.
People are probably like, oh, I got to save this.
This has got to stay.
Yeah.
We'll watch it.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So that's the...
Very odd. I didn't know Chipotle handled it so weird.
Yeah.
Right.
And for a modern company.
I know. And
in 2016 handled this bad. Where it's like,
this is
no.
like all modern media.
Internet etiquette.
Right.
You got it. You should know by now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when was the McDonald's tweet thing? Like 2008 or whatever you said, or 2010?
Yeah, I think it's 2012.
Early enough where it's like, okay, fine.
Yeah.
2016. That's a
right.
We had
knew better.
Like public internet for long enough to be like, no, you know better.
Yeah.
That's just ridiculous.
So
strange.
Do we need? Can we do some palate cleanser though? Can I do some quick palate cleanser stories? So the funny thing is in my work here, I didn't plan this, but there is a current story about McDonald's that I want to talk about. It's just a quick one. It's not really bad. It's just like interesting. Like it's literally related to what we just talked about. And like I said, I wasn't planning on it, but I'm like, oh, that actually works out really well.
All right.
So apparently McDonald's is testing a new chain. Basically, they call it Cosmix, COSMC.
So close, but not
like
really.
McDonald.
Right.
It's Cosmix, which apparently Cosmic is. Let me find the reference here. It is a character that they had. Where is it in here? I read it in here.
I remember a lot of the characters that were on the bags back then. I don't remember that one.
I'd have to see them, I guess.
Yeah,
I know that my grandma used to work there, so she has like all of the toys.
Oh, really?
Right.
Yeah.
I remember the Burger King gang a little bit more.
Yeah, so here it is. So Cosmic was apparently a space alien character that McDonald's introduced in the 1980s. So that's why they're using that name, because they're like, well, we already own all the, trademarking and that for it.
Smart.
Reduce, reuse, recycle.
Right. But what Cosmics is supposed to be is a new restaurant format, and they're saying this is going to be, it's supposed to kind of compete with Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts, or Dunkin', I guess. It's not Dunkin' Donuts anymore, it's just Dunkin'.
I didn't know.
But anyways, it's supposed to compete with them with like that kind of even faster, and so you're supposed to be able to get like customizable drinks and then like treats, as opposed to more...
You like a meal kind of thing.
It's more like snacks.
Yeah.
So like some of their ideas here, let me scroll down here a little bit as we kind of look
Isn't that
through.
crazy? McDonald's isn't even convenient enough anymore.
No.
Right.
They have to, you know what? Let's make it quicker.
So some of the things they're talking about, they'd have like, as they're like drinks, you could get a churro frappe, a pear-flavored slush.
Hold on. I want both of those things.
Or a turmeric latte.
I don't.
Okay.
That's an interesting take.
That is. I don't know about the turmeric latte.
Yeah, I know. I was looking at that too.
That the
Cat's
the
bouncing
studio
the pillow. That's
cat.
hilarious.
The studio cat is having a time. On the pod bag right now.
Right. Yes. Literally on the pod bag. And then also, they're talking about serving snack type foods, like we talked about, like pretzel bites and egg McMuffins.
Okay.
Egg McMuffin is a snack?
Apparently it is, yeah.
Is it an egg McMuffin?
I guess because it doesn't have meat on it, but
right.
I know. I kind of agree with you. Where I'm like, that's a meal thing.
Yeah.
If you ate that with a hash brown, that could be a meal. You'd be good.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a smaller format than a regular McDonald's.
That's what's popular right now.
They're talking about
Tiny
Yeah,
bits?
if you've seen that, like now some Dunkins do that, but like there's a chain by us called Big B's. I don't know if they're national.
coffee, like the coffee shop, right?
Yeah, now they have like little like I
least
swear there's one in
regional.
Midland. Yeah, exactly. At least
Yeah.
regional.
Yeah.
But they look like little shipping container stores now, where it's like a mini, like the mini ones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they had their own mishap because they used to be called beaners.
No, I believe me. I was gonna bring it up earlier, but I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know if I should. No, but that's real.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
owners were like just old folks. They were like, we didn't know.
We meant
we're
coffee
sorry."
beans.
Yeah,
Damn
they're
it.
like people collect beans, like maybe like bean or like
Because they're I think that their slogan is something like, we care a super lot about the bean itself.
Right.
So when they came, like, it
they're
made
like,
sense
we
then.
care about the beans. It's like we're like bean people. Like we're
beaners.
beaners.
I
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
And then
I
people
know.
went,
Good.
hey, I like your coffee, but I don't know if you know this. That's
like
already a word.
I like the dudes from Tennessee and still telling you that
But
you're
he's
being
tasteful.
racist.
He's just a nice guy. He's a nice guy. He doesn't know. He goes, by the way, I know firsthand.
I'm not sure.
By the way, that's racist as fuck.
Crazy amounts of racism.
Letting you know.
Wow.
Not okay.
Even I'm saying that.
I know that.
Come on.
And I have 4 teeth.
Like the Spanish, I'm just the biggest. I'm a small town lawyer. I don't know. I don't know much. No, it's true.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I was gonna bring that up earlier.
I
Well,
didn't
that
know
and I was
that.
also gonna bring up the Burger King foot lettuce, but
Right.
number
Yeah.
15.
Yeah.
Number 15. Burger King foot lettuce.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, we might have to take a quick
You
detour.
don't-
I'm so sorry.
I have no idea
Oh,
what
I
you're
do.
talking
I
about.
Burger
know.
King foot lettuce. Do you
Yeah.
know about Chills at least? Oh my god.
I don't know what's happening.
Okay.
Number 15. Burger King foot lettuce.
We're gonna do this live.
Burger King foot lettuce.
Burger King foot lettuce. The last thing you'd want in your Burger King burger is someone's foot fungus, but as it turns out, that might be what you get. A 4chaner uploaded a photo anonymously to the site showcasing his feet in a plastic bin of lettuce with the statement, "This is the lettuce you eat at Burger King." Admittedly, he had shoes on, but that's even worse.
I mean,
The post went live at 11:38 p.m. on July 16th.
I'm so surprised.
Yeah.
I'm so surprised you know. Number
That-
15.
That was
Burger King foot
like on the
lettuce.
news
people still
and everything.
use that voice. They still
That's his voice.
I know, but I'm just saying they use that accent now in a lot of the YouTube videos that I hear my kids
because it's so distinct. It's hilarious.
It is.
If you want to see what I look like, go to my Instagram.
Subscribe.
Podbags.
We're paused, right? Good, because Jesse's calling me.
Are we paused?
Sure.
I don't know.
We are now.
Hello.
Hi, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I can hear you too.
I have to go get gas. I'll just let you know.
Okay, cool.
All right, bye.
All right, bye.
Yeah, we'll just count it as paused after I say whatever number 15 Burger King foot lettuce.
Right. Yeah,
What?
we can.
The speakers.
Oh. Okay. I don't think they were that loud at least.
No,
I couldn't
not
hear
really. You can only hear it in the beep, but even then it'll be bleeped out, so it's
It doesn't matter. It's fine.
Okay. Are we bleeping back in now too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, now you're caught up to speed, right?
I'm ready.
Number
There you go.
15.
I have
15.
just learned the foot lettuce.
Now you can tell your son about that too.
There you
We
go.
taught you
We
about
talked about the
Tizriz last
Tizriz.
week.
Tizriz.
Now you know about foot lettuce.
I know the foot lettuce.
Let's go number
I know it.
15. Watch his reaction. He'll go
So
like, oh,
brutal. Yeah, that's exactly what he's gonna do.
last thing you'd want. Burger King foot lettuce.
Yeah,
Your
so
impressions are
anyways,
legendary.
let's move on. No, with these Cosmics, they were talking about, too, kind of what we were saying, though. Even with their drive-through lanes, they're talking about managing the traffic and the orders based on the complexity of the orders.
Okay.
Interesting.
So they're actually going to, kind of probably steer you even one direction or another, depending on what you're ordering. So,
Because they just make you wait anyway. They just tell you to pull ahead.
right, but like if you're like, hey, I just want, a churro frappe, they'll be like, well, you're in lane 1. But if
Yeah.
you're like, I want like 6 egg McMuffins, and then I want like some of those pretzels, and then can you do a churro frappe, but like mix in some of like the turmeric latte?
Could you put an egg McMuffin
and then
in the
can you
churro?
make a venti, and then can you, and then can I get some pear slushy mixed in with that too?
You
You can go in lane 1 also.
Yeah, you're
You guys suck.
Make sure to go
That's
right in
terrible.
front of the guy that ordered a coffee.
Come on, man. What's wrong with
You want to see a McDonald's worker lose their fucking shit? All you got to do is when they tell you to, hey, could you just pull ahead over there? Be like, no, I'll wait.
Like, oh, there's a lane up there. No,
I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm good right here.
I'm patient, man. It's good.
I'm hungry. It's cool.
They just look at you like this. You can't see because it's an audio medium, but I'm
It's
looking.
exactly the face you would think. Yeah.
Wait.
One eyebrow.
They look
yep.
at you like this.
There it is.
There it is.
Wow.
You imagine,
Everyone just
you
pictured
imagined
that
it,
exact. Yep, they're
and
like,
it's exactly
Whatever
the
you
thing.
think.
Yep,
Can you
that's the
imagine some
look.
people going like, "Oh, that sounds nice," because they imagine, "Oh, you don't want to pull ahead? That's
Super
great.
happy face.
That's awesome. Don't pull ahead. I love
Just
that.
wait. It's
Great.
cool.
Don't do it.
Yeah, my times are fucked now. Thanks.
My life's a joke to you." Well, what else we got on the list?
don't be mean to restaurant workers.
well, anyway, so they're going to try those out. I know those aren't anywhere near us because we never get any of those weird tryout things near us.
No.
I think it said, let me check.
Midwest
it was,
moment.
No, it was weird. Hang on.
Oh, gee.
It wasn't Midwest that they're going to do them. It says one will be in Chicago, which is Midwest,
Okay.
but the rest, it literally says the rest will be in Texas.
Oh, that's an interesting
Well, there you
spread.
go.
Yes, that's what she said.
All right.
We should start a chain like that, a small, like quick chain, and we should call it G-Eat. Like
G-Eat?
like J-E-E-T.
I
And
like
then question mark. G-Eat?
G?
Hey, welcome to G.
you want me to grab some G?
Why is it kind of genius though? You know what I'm saying?
I don't
Get the
hate it.
cheese G. Just a nice little sandwich.
Oh, you put the name in all the stuff. That's
Screw it, why not?
And
That's
all the
great.
stuff.
Yeah, that's fine. It's just G shake.
Could I get an ice cold G? Just a water. I don't know. We don't care.
So all the things are called the same fucking thing. You have no idea what you're getting. The only thing that you
very
know
confused.
is that you ordered one or two.
Can I get a large Jeet with a side of Jeet?
The guy's looking at the screen.
And
They just no pictures. It says
All of
Jeet.
this is Jeet
It just
on every
says,
button. It's just a grid.
I don't think I'm gonna work here for very long.
I'm gonna lose my job.
Yeah. Sounds good.
I don't remember which of my buttons is my thing, but
1, 2. I think it's 2.
There you go.
It's 2.
It's
It's 2.
your
It's 2.
second one.
It's 2.
Did you want a Jeet or did you want a Jeet? The Jeet. Large or small Jeet? Do you guys have Jeet size? Well, we're out. You guys are out of the Jeet size? Well, only in the Jeet. Can I get a mini Jeet? Let me look.
sorry.
Damn it. I had to wait an entire Jeep for that.
We do have a new Native American meal called the Jeep Cherokee.
Whoa, cool.
God damn it.
Would you like to try that?
Hey, where did that other guy come from?
It's part of our training, sir.
I'm right behind you.
Oh my God! He's in the car!
I'm in your car.
Go!
And scene.
That might have been one of our best bits. That we had no idea what was going on.
Oh, my
Perfection.
gosh. Welcome to Jeet.
There you are. Jeet?
So, speaking of clever, I purely chose this because this is amazing. This is about New Jersey police had to chase down a pig, and this pig's name is Albert Einswine.
Cool.
That's really good.
That is the only reason I wanted to. I don't even care
It's pretty good.
about anything else
See,
other
Well,
than
like
that.
you said earlier, pig on pig crime.
It's
true.
It's amazing.
It's true. See,
Albert Einswine.
It's really good.
That is so good.
We were talking about the Wii earlier, and I wanted to mention that might have been the train I lost. The mine was called Mr. Weeagi. And so I made a Wii of him, obviously. A buddy of mine was called Weezus, and I was like, that's pretty good.
That's nice.
It's pretty good.
Yep. Albert Einswine is.
No, Jesus.
Well, no, I'm doing a different one.
Oh,
different name.
Weezer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Right.
You'd have to make it look just like Buddy
You could
Holly.
do Wheezy too, like the Jeffersons.
There you go.
Oh,
That's good.
Wheezy Mussolini.
Oh,
That's what I used to call Trump when he had COVID.
Gotcha.
he doesn't wear fun hats like Mussolini, though.
Not that I'm aware of.
No.
No.
Maybe it's an off time.
So Albert Einswine, he's a 4-year-old pig. Someone on Facebook did post kind of what we're talking about. Sometimes the jokes just write themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's basically it. Like I said, that's the thing. I just wanted to talk about a pig. named
I like that
Albert
the palate
Einswine.
cleanser is related, yet still
Loosely.
Wow, very true. Yeah,
Yes,
because
loosely.
still, yeah,
meat.
I like it. There you go. Cool.
Meat.
What would
What do you want to drink, Kowalski? Meat.
I loved that guy. He was great.
He
Legend.
was. Yeah. All right. We got. I had to do maybe don't do that. We've got a maybe don't do that this week. I love this. Maybe don't do that. So this robbery suspect, basically, they caught.
I'm not sorry.
And found him because he was wearing colorful underwear.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Apparently, the robbery happened a year ago.
Did he
Wow.
wear
So
them
he
the
wore
whole
the same
time?
underwear again?
What's that?
Did he wear them the whole time?
Who knows?
I want to.
We'll find out. Yeah. So
I'm curious.
So what happened? It says that he was wearing a pair of multicolored briefs that were showing in a video that they were watching, obviously, to see. These 3 guys got out of a Mazda, entered a store, and
He had his pants on the ground.
they pointed guns at employees and customers. The third one emptied the cash
Lifted
register,
his
grabbed
arms.
merchandise, and then
That's
they
it.
left. But then the surveillance videos were disseminated. Such a fancy word, through the media.
Yeah.
One of the robbers was wearing brightly colored briefs with a large letter R in white and the year 1990 in yellow.
Why the customized underwear when you're trying to steal?
Yeah.
So
Probably don't wear a name tag.
So apparently an anonymous tipster passed along the Instagram handle of the suspect.
It was me 101.
And the caller also said that they knew the robbers were trying to sell the stolen merchandise. So that obviously didn't help either. They arrested him. Yeah. Actually, they just did arrest him. So that's why, it happened a year ago, but they did just arrest him like this week. So,
Wow.
And
Current
he was
events.
basically found because of his Instagram account. So,
Good Lord.
I mean,
Maybe don't put your whole life on the internet.
yeah,
Or your underwear.
right.
Specifically your underwear. Especially your personalized underwear
Yeah.
that you wore when you stole things on camera.
So
a lot of
I guess I'm torn because it's like maybe do that. That's fine. They'll find you and arrest you
That's
for
fair.
stealing
That's
stuff.
fair. But no criminals would listen to our podcast. Our listeners are nice.
we don't know that.
Uh-oh.
We don't know.
That's fair.
If you're a criminal,
Cover your ear. La, la, la,
email
la.
us.
Will you accept the charges from United States? United States Prison? If yes, press 1 now. Oh, yeah. Oh, hey. I listen to Podbags.
Oh, do you want to be on the show?
No.
Okay, 1 second.
See? No criminals.
Nope.
None at all.
Gave him
Zero.
what he wanted.
Weeded them out.
Yep, that's right.
I like that you asked, though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to be on? Well, you can't, but we'll check.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
it can't be.
Yeah.
All right, I got one more. We'll see. We'll see how you feel about this. Have you ever rented? Have you ever been a customer of Rent-A-Center?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did a 3D TV that way because
did ya?
because I wasn't sure if I was gonna like
That's a good
make
idea,
me
though.
real
Like that's where it
It's
makes
so
sense.
specific.
Yeah, where you're like,
Yeah.
all right, let me try it, and if it sucks, I just be like, all right, I'm out.
and it was
like
it was like a ridiculously large.
They're all like 80 inches. They're
was
stupid.
It was dumb, and this is like in 2013.
Yeah, like when
Right.
they were new.
Yeah, so I was like, yeah, this is cool, man. And
Like,
like,
my eyes hurt.
And how long did you have it?
I didn't make it the entire month.
Yeah,
I did
would
not.
say it. Yeah, they just weren't all they were hyped up to be. Were
No.
It's just not useful.
And we had the active one because there's active and passive.
Yeah.
And I've tried the passive one. That one
Yeah.
that one was okay. That was all right because it's like
Is
the
that-
way that the angles on your glasses are. Like it's cool.
Okay.
But the other ones have like special glasses that like flicker at a
Like
certain
powered,
rate.
they?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, I'm gonna die. It was not. It was not
Smelts your
great.
brain.
So I will at least say, like, I personally never rented from there, but I lived with people that did, so I've had this experience. So
Sure.
basically, so this is one of our lawsuit ones that we have to talk about. So Rent-A-Center is paying $9 million to settle abusive debt collection allegations. Yeah.
I might have to do this live.
So, I mean, it's one of those things where, yeah, it's not necessarily funny, but yet it is kind of, you gotta kind of, it's one of those things.
Read the document. Before
Right,
you sign
right.
it. Read it. Really read it.
Exactly. Rent-A-Center, yeah, can be rough.
Aaron's too. They're the same.
You don't own that shit.
Rent these hands.
Yeah,
That's
right. You don't own that shit, and they
don't.
will remind you of that.
Oh, yeah.
This is
In a truck.
specifically, yeah, with two giant dudes. This is Massachusetts specifically is where this particular case is happening. The
Sure.
Attorney General is bringing up charges. And the allegations is that some Rent-A-Center employees would pound on doors and windows, turn doorknobs to see if exterior doors were unlocked,
Yes, they
and
will.
demand to be let in.
Yes, they will.
Yes.
That Rent-A-Center power goes to your head, man.
That's some crazy stuff.
Give a man a truck and some
a
cheap
blue
ass
polo.
furniture.
That's it.
He just goes crazy.
Blue polo and some slacks. Ready to break a window out.
Power hungry.
So,
That's how BTK started.
so
Rent-A-Center?
Why?
yeah.
They like rent it like the what is it? The bounce castle. Here you go, little Jimmy. Pop it.
So some of the other allegations, it
Paint
was
scenes.
let's see, the debt collection abuses allegedly involve the company filing criminal theft reports against customers who missed payments, excessively calling customers for debt collection purposes, and failing to notify consumers ahead of time about home visits or repossession attempts.
Oh yeah.
Which sounds all pretty boilerplate.
Yep. I'm like, yep.
But the settlement, so here's the interesting thing. The settlement, Rent-A-Center did do the settlement, but they did not admit wrongdoing. But they agreed to pay $8.75 million for the settlement. And they also agreed to make significant, in quotes,
So they played no contest.
changes to its business practice. So the
That
new-
is funny though. That they're like,
we didn't do anything wrong, but we'll change everything we did.
We'll change everything we did and give
pay
you
$9
money.
million.
Yeah.
This means nothing.
Right. We weren't here. You didn't see us.
Did you guys just
Rent-A-Center away.
smoke bomb?
You have to pay. You got to pay for that too.
Damn it! They billed me for the
They
ninja
throw
dust.
it, they're gone, and there's just a bill.
Damn it!
Opens up into like a
through the
QR
air.
code. Scan this to pay.
Thank you for paying $900. Son of a bitch!
That much closer to getting our $9 million back.
It's genius.
So yeah, as their settlement, the terms prohibit the company from filing criminal complaints against customers who fail to return rented items who missed payments. The company also agrees not to visit consumers at their homes for debt collection purposes more than once in a 30-day period
Oh, it was
for
like the
each
mob.
debt.
It's like the mob. It's
What you
it'd be a shame if this trailer were to burn to the ground.
It's tough, though. I don't know how I feel, because it's like, Rent-A-Center's kind of right, though. Like,
They signed the contract.
Why would a criminal charge not be fair against them? So they kept the property, didn't pay for it, and they just keep holding on to it, and they won't return it.
I see it.
That's a criminal.
I think there's a limit. So like I'm in between you guys on that.
Yeah, you think?
Okay. I'm pretty centrist.
But they
I'm not
signed
like...
they signed this huge
signed the thing.
document. It
Yeah,
is-
but
it
a
is
lot of
massive.
lot of
Well, yeah,
those
a lot
are
of
not-
contracts are bullshit.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
not really enforceable.
Okay, well, that's fair, I guess.
The home visits,
But I'm
like,
saying, like, even a time limit, be like, 60 days, let's say. If after 60 days we've contacted you and we're getting no response,
Criminal
then
charge.
criminal charges.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
It sounds like I think they were jumping the gun on that.
If it was
literally.
like a week, I'd be like, ugh,
Yeah.
Come on now.
that's ridiculous.
So-
or if it said anything about it in the verbiage of the contract,
Right.
that
It's like
if you don't pay
12
within
hours
6
after
days-
the payment. Yeah. Where you at? Dude, what?
So
With my money.
they also agreed not to use vulgarity in its debt collection practices,
That's yeah.
not to use prepaid cell phones or other devices to disguise its identity
Okay,
when
well, that's-
collecting debts. And
What the fuck?
Can't do that.
You can't do that. Now they're encroaching on the other side of the criminal thing.
Right,
like that sounds
right.
like fraud,
Never
right?
mind. Yeah, I'm
And-
getting.
I'm pretty sure that's fraud.
And
getting drawn
also not to deliberately damage or disable merchandise in the course of its debt collection practices.
I'll break this TV before you get to keep it. Can I
Yeah.
just see the TV's okay? Oh, there it is. Oh, okay.
They also agreed to train employees to comply with these settlement terms, these new ones, establish compliance checks, and provide annual reports to the Attorney General's office for the next 3 years to make sure they're following their settlement.
Grief. That's very intense.
Yeah, so you could see, obviously, maybe some fault on both sides.
Some?
Rent-A-Center, though, being a little bit
Yeah.
in denial maybe about their culpability and responsibility, but
Yeah.
They can say whatever they think, as long as they pay it back and fix their problems.
right, they're doing a Denny's.
They're doing a dance.
Yeah. But you know what? That is funny. It makes Denny seem reasonable.
Right?
Not right.
They don't
but
usually
reasonable.
take back their food.
No.
No. You pay your bill on the way out. You forgot to pick up the check or whatever. Hey,
As long as
give
you
me
sit
that
in your,
eggs.
as long as you sit in
Start
your
punching you in
assigned
the
table.
stomach.
Grand slam. Ooh.
We're gonna scramble your eggs even more.
What? This is my wife, you son of a bitch. That's great.
You want mashed potatoes?
Just an Irish guy? Hey, what you trying to say? What are you saying? Oh,
We're gonna mash them right in your stomach.
mash your potato. I'm not a potato. That's quite rude.
I'm a potato.
And super racist.
Quite racist also.
Yeah.
I know you had the thing with the people of color,
My
but
Irish
to
guy
even
sound
stretch
like,
out.
My Irish guy sounded like a beetle. It's fine.
Liverpool. That sounds like something Irish would eat. I don't know. Oh, that's funny. Well,
You made it.
Yep.
boom, end of the episode.
They did it.
All right. So that's it. That's part 2.
Complete.
I know.
Wow.
We had such a big meal. Kind of like, it's funny because it's right after Thanksgiving.
Pop the button
which
on
is
your pants.
yeah.
A podcast deluxe arch, if you will.
Wow.
Brings it back. Okay.
Right,
Is it
right.
the 2 mac and cheese or the
No,
2 sandwiches and the burger? Like
the-
I
the
can't
Arch-
get that out
remember
of
what
my
that was
head.
called.
No, the Arch Deluxe was the fancy one.
Oh, okay.
The McDLT was the one that was the cold and hot.
I remember
Arch-
that. The 2 grilled cheese sandwiches around a burger. That's
God,
what
that was Friendly's. That was Friendly's grilled cheese.
Burger or something.
Yeah.
it was very intense.
Yeah.
The Arch Deluxe made kids cry or whatever.
Yes,
Oh,
it
fun.
did. Yes. Any food that makes kids cry, top of the list.
Oh yeah, right to the top.
That's good.
Oh, no.
That's just a fact.
I don't want long pig. Oh my gosh. Albert Einswine.
We did talk about pickled children. Oh.
Yep. Resurrect the pickled children.
Oh my God.
Squee equals MC squared.
That's really good. E equals M squee.
M
Okay. Yeah.
squared.
I like
Wow.
yours is it makes sense.
Well, that was fun.
But yeah,
it's quite a journey.
Yeah, if you made it this far, good. You probably learned more about fast food and such than you thought you ever would.
Or you stopped listening a long time ago, but you left it on. Which, thank
maybe
you
you're
again.
waking up right now.
That counts as a play.
Fine. What's up, man?
I think it's great.
It's cool.
I think it's only appropriate. Our two-parter was about food,
of course,
and such.
Yeah.
Yes.
Gotta be.
You know, it's something we all do. So
I'm a big fan.
yeah,
We go back.
we go way back.
Man,
All the way back to my mom's titty.
Oh, it's good ass food.
Man.
So thanks for listening, especially for the two-parter here. We appreciate you, making your way through.
Double thanks.
Yep. Again, we would ask you to take a moment, like, subscribe, follow, tell all your friends, both of them, that you listen to our podcast.
Tell your boss.
Yeah.
Tell your gas station attendant you're vaguely friends with.
Listener burn.
Hey, man, listen to Podbags.
What did you just say?
Do you
I
want,
said, hey, man, listen to Podbags.
do you want 20 and pump 3 or what?
No, I want Podbags on me.
Wow. This is a weird interaction.
That's just go to Dick Doc to find that video.
Do not.
No,
If
don't
I
go
can
there.
recommend anything.
Speaking of social media,
Nice.
you can find us on Facebook, facebook.com/podbags, Instagram @podbagspodcast, and then email us if you would like. Tell us your favorite food, your favorite restaurant, your favorite fast food, maybe one you don't like. I don't care.
Tell us about your worst experience at fast food.
Sure, everybody's got one.
I hope somebody has a crazy one.
Oh, sure.
Mine, a real quick one. It wasn't even related. I was in a Taco Bell drive-thru and my vehicle died.
Yeah, I was with you. It was my
Yes.
fault because I was like, I
Not
want a chicken
great.
quesadilla. And
Yes.
then I died.
No.
I was literally like, hey, can I get this and that? And my van just died. And the girl was like, what? I'm like, my van just died and it won't start.
It
I'm
won't
like, you need to bring people out here because
We gotta push.
I
this,
will
yeah.
be blocking
We
your
have to- We have
drive-through.
to move now.
So they sent like 2 people out and they helped push the van like into
I
parking.
think I still got my food though, which is
Yeah,
cool.
we did.
Oh,
yeah.
that's sick.
But I was like, it was awkward. I was like, this sucks
weird.
because there was nothing I could do. I
And
mean,
you were taking us over to our moms because
yeah, I was
Right,
like,
right,
you
right.
know, disclosure, divorced parents or whatever. So yes,
Right.
you're taking.
It
We were
does happen.
literally eating there while right before you were taking us there. So then yes, just had to awkwardly call her and be like, hey,
like,
you gotta come pick up. We need a ride because the van just died.
Van is dead.
yeah. So
Yeah.
not that bad, but still,
It wasn't Taco Bell's
awkward.
fault.
Yeah,
It
it
was
was just
awkward.
awkward. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Because I was like, sorry, like,
Like, what do you want?
yeah, like I can't.
There's nothing
I
anyone
can't,
can do.
pull up to the drive-through. I can't. Pull up to the drive. I
Yeah,
can't.
Yes, but the next
Pull up to
window.
the drive-thru.
I can't.
Pull up to the drive-thru.
I can't.
The next window. The
It's
next
not-
one.
no, I can't. You send.
Send help.
But yeah, tell us about stuff like that. We like to hear that. So this week we
course.
get to wrap it up, though, right? That is
Yes.
it for us this time. So that is another episodes
Nice.
I
tagged
like it.
and bagged, double bagged,
Siamese twins.
so that it
gotta
doesn't
hit
rip
again.
open on
Gotta-
your way home, and
you
you're
gotta
like,
hit again. It's double bagged.
"Aw,
Yeah, exactly.
I
The-
spilled all my food on the floor. No,
like a Chinese restaurant where they tie the bag so tight you gotta like get
It's-
like a
you have
box
to-
cutter.
I was gonna say you have to destroy the bag. The bag must be
it's
destroyed.
like the finger cuffs, the Chinese.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So double tagged and double bagged. There you go. So we'll see you
Sick.
next week with another exciting episode. Have a good week. Bye.
Goodbye. I interrupted you and I apologize.
But